Hello everyone, my name is Elite Trainer Kenway and I'm here to ruin the National Dex. No wait, fix the National Dex, that's what I meant. When Generation 4 first released, it showcased 107 new Pokemon. By contrast, Generation 1 showcased 150 new Pokemon. As a matter of fact, every single generation introduces a different number of new Pokemon, and I think that's a problem. Hey, that's pretty neat. Someone should do a video series on that. Yeah man, that's what we're doing. This is episode 4 in that series. Alright, cool. Anyway, as I was saying, this is part 4 of a 9-part series dedicated to reorganizing the National Dex in such a way where each new generation releases the exact same number of brand new Pokemon. And for those of you who missed the last 3 episodes, our new Kanto Pokemon looked like this. Johto introduced these Pokemon, and Hoenn introduced these Pokemon. What are the rules? We're about to go over that. Anyway, here are the rules we've been using for the last 3 episodes. However, there was one teeny unofficial rule that I haven't talked about that has affected the first 4 generations. And that is the fact that because every non-legendary and mythical Pokemon that makes its debut in Generation 4 also shows up in Legends Arceus as an alpha Pokemon, I saved a handful of Pokemon families for Generation 4 because I believe that Pokemon like Shiftry and Sharpedo absolutely deserve alpha forms. And if you disagree with these lists, I absolutely encourage you to go out and make your own list and make your own set of videos with the hashtag #FixTheNationalDex. If you don't want to see Alpha Delibird handing out boxes of TNT instead of gifts, you are objectively wrong. So, with all that out of the way, let's talk about our brand new Sinnoh Pokemon. So, if you guys have watched my other videos on this topic, you know how this goes. We're not going to move around any of the starters. They're going to stay the same. Starting on our early route, we have Poochyena and Mightyena, followed by Houndour and Houndoom, because we do need fire types. Then for our birds, we have Starly, Staravia, and Staraptor. And I feel like there's a big enough contrast between Staraptor and Fearow, so we're going to have Spearow and Fearow join them in Sinnoh. Then we have Illumise and Volbeat, Nincada, Ninjask, and Shedinja, Badoo, Roselia, and Roserade, Cherubi and Cherim, Bidoof and Bibarel, Sentret and Furret, Kricketot and Kricketune, Combee and Vespiquen, Sneasel and Weavile, Surskit and Masquerain, another fire set with Ponyta and Rapidash, Shinx, Luxio and Luxray, Electrike and Electros, Plusle and Minun, Skitty and Delcatty, Castform, Delibird, Smeargle, Togepi, Togetic and Togekiss, Lotad, Lombre and Ludicolo, Seedot, Nuzleaf and Shiftry, Gulpin and Swalot, Stunky and Skuntank, Magnemite, Magneton and Magnezone, Chatot, Nosepass and Probopass, Snover and Abomasnow, Rhyhorn, Rhydon and Rhyperior, Hippopotas and Hippowdon, Cranidos and Rampardos, Shieldon and Bastidiodon, Mawile, Rotom, Bronzor and Bronzong, Riolu and Lucario, Spiritomb, Corphish and Crawdaunt, Carvana and Sharpedo, Gibble, Gabite and Garchomp, Unknown. And then moving into Legendaries and Mythicals, we have Uxie, Azalf and Mesprit, Regirock, Regice and Registeel, Regigigas, Cresselia and Darkrai, Dialga, Palkia and Giratina, and then the creator of all, Shuckle. I mean Arceus, sorry, not Shuckle, Arceus. Keep in mind as we move on to Gym Leaders and the Elite Four that these are not the only Pokemon available in Sinnoh, these are simply the new Pokemon available in Sinnoh. So let's move on to Gym Leaders. Roark now has Kabuto, Lileep, and Cranidos. Gardenia now has Seedot, Lotad, and Roserade. Maylene's new team is Tyrogue, Machoke, and Lucario. Crasher Wake now has Crawdaunt, Sharpedo, and Ludicolo. Fantina should have Rotom, Gengar, and Mismagius. Byron should have Bronzor, Magneton, and Bastiodon. Candace now has Delibird, Weavile, and Abomasnow. Volkner now has Raichu, Manectric, Magnezone, and Luxray. Moving on to the Elite Four. Aaron now has Ninjask, Heracross, Vespiquen, Yanmega, and Drapion. Bertha now has Hippowdon, Mamoswine, Gastrodon, Whiscash, and Rhyperior. Flint who is one of the reasons I wanted to make this series, has a brand new team featuring Houndoom, Rapidash, Arcanine, Magmortar, and Infernape. Lucian now has Shiftry, Bronzong, Claydol, Drifblim, and Alakazam. And while I don't think I can improve on Cynthia's team, I also don't want to be lazy and not make any changes. So Cynthia's team now features Spiritomb, Lucario, Milotic, Togekiss, Altaria, and Garchomp. That's pretty much it for this week, you guys. One of the things I forgot to address earlier, so I want to address it now. The reason that I wanted to save Unknown for Generation 4 is that Unknown is part of the creation story. And while it's not a legendary or mythical, I believe it does deserve to make its debut next to the creation trio. So, once again, here are the Pokemon that Generation 1 introduced. Here are the Pokemon that Generation 2 introduced. Here are the Pokemon that Generation 3 introduced. And here are the new Pokemon introduced in Generation 4. If you guys want to go back and watch the first 3 episodes along with what will eventually become all 9 episodes, you can do that right here. And if you guys want to watch something else, like my completed Master Decks video, you can watch that right there. Hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon. Peace.